Welcome to the woods. And I could just hear a buzzard in here somewhere. Oh, it's beautiful. Birdsong river. In a different location today. So I think I'll set up over here, nice and level. Can still hear the birds and the river. Yeah, that'll do. Somewhere around here. Right, I'll set up and I'll get back to you. Right, I thought I'd just show you this bag. It's a new bag I've had. I think it's a 40 litre bag. It doesn't seem to have a name on it, but I'll put a link to Amazon where I got it from if you want to see it. But I didn't expect much because what did I pay for it? About 30-40 quid, something like that. I can't remember now. Didn't expect much, but it seems a good solid sturdy bag. A lot of sort of molly straps on it. If you want that, I've got 2 pouches, but they're only big enough for water bottles. Got this here as well. There's a pouch here. Might be good for firelighting stuff. This is the other side in the back. So it's early days yet, but it seems a good one. And you undo it with this buckle here. And there's 2 zips. There's a front bit there and there's a back one there. Good bit of kit. Anyway, that's the bag. Though you might want to see it. That's my camera bag there, but hanging off the ground. So I'm going to set up now and we're going to have something to eat. Right. So what I'm using is the Trangia meth stove, Trangia burner, with the Trangia triangle. So I need to put that together. Help if I separate them first. There we go. Good for the kit, this. And then what holds the cooker, what goes inside, if you can. There you go. Let's clear this up. There you go. It's just simmering. Let's make sure we've got some fuel in this. Yeah. With one arm to top it up. Because what I'm having today is stewing steak in gravy, and I'm going to boil some potatoes and mash them. Right. Get my pan. Saucepan today. Let's light this. Let's light the stove, shall we? See, bring it near to see if it, see if we can get a light on it. There you go. Let that bloom. Kettle for a brew later. Okay. Just show you, this is inside the bag. This is the back pouch. The back bit, good, plenty of room, and then I got some stuff in this front bit here. Job with one hand, hang on. There you go, so I've got the water in there, and I've got another stainless steel billy can in here with some potatoes in, and then that bag, that orange bag, will do as a carry the dirty pans and any rubbish I leave, I take away, including the bin bag. So that should bloom now nicely, hopefully. If you can see, let you watch that for a minute. Right, very off the cuff this. So there's my pan, potatoes, and top them up with water. And as I say, once that stove blooms, I'll stick them on. So it just goes to show you can still have good food when you come out. And I intend just to listen to the wildlife, the birds, the river. In the spot where I am here in this woods, there is a road just up the top there, but that shouldn't affect us. The sun is shining today. The sun is shining. Nice blue skies. Right, I'll get back to you when I'm sticking the old pan to boil, because they'll take the longest. And what I intend doing is I'm going to boil the potatoes till they're ready, and then drain the water, add some seasoning of salt and pepper and butter, and then mash them with a fork, and then heat my stew and steak and gravy, and then just plonk it all on one, mix it up and get it down the old grub tunnel. You can't beat it. See you in a minute. Right, that's bloomed now. So I can put the potatoes to boil. Lovely. So that's my little setup. Look at that, the sun up there. Beautiful warm day. In the wind it can be a bit nippy, but can't complain. Can't complain at all. So let the potatoes boil. They'll take about 10-15 minutes probably. We'll wander down here. Hope you don't mind me dragging you out of bed. Bring you out in this beautiful Welsh countryside. I tell you, I'll have to bring the old wood stove here, because there's an abundance of wood, dead wood on the floor to be cut up. You can hear some shots in the background. It's not pheasant shooting because the season's finished, so there might be it could be clay pigeon, or it could be shooting crows, I don't know, or it could be a crow scarer going off. They do go off, but it seems to be going off quite regular for that. It's beautiful. Nice section this. I can hear the farmer on his quad bike somewhere. Where is he? Find him. I can hear him, but I can't see him. He's over there somewhere. Well, he's not having any dinner. There's only enough for me and you. I'll tell you what, this has only been a couple of minutes and already we got steam. Lovely. What I've done is I brought some, what I do is I bring in these little tubs. There's some salt, ground salt and pepper in there to season the potatoes, and some salted Welsh butter there, and that's a bit of full fat milk for the tea, Yorkshire tea, and I'm using this today, this insulated mug, and there's the tea bag in there. So that's it. Get back to you in a minute. Oh, the sheep are on the move in the field over there, you can see. They make a noise and then one follows the other. Oh, they're gone now. Oh, there they are, yeah, in the distance there. There. I can see you. Oh, the farmer might be rounding them, maybe, I don't know, or feeding them. Right, behind them trees, in the distance, the camera's not picking them up, the trees are in the way. There's about 10 people on horses, and I've just seen the quad bike with them, so I don't know whether they're just out riding or what, but bloody hell, I would imagine the quad bike would scare them a bit. That's steep, that, for them too. Bloody hell. If I see them, on camera, I'll bring you back, but anyway, never mind that. Probably smell these. Let's have a look. Oh, it's looking lovely. Look at this. So it just shows you can boil potatoes on a little Met stove, no problem. Works well. The wind's picked up. What I'm going to do is fill the kettle ready, so I know I've got enough for the cup after. Ready. So I'll look forward to that. Just going back to this bag, handy, hanging in the tree off the dirt. You can see better here. This is the rear compartment, which is large, and you've got this compartment here, which is not so bad either, and you've also got a front sort of pocket type, so you've got 3 compartments, the molly straps. You can alter the, you know, how you want this here, the length of that, and some loops on here if you want to hook anything on there. So for the price, I'm quite impressed with that, but as I say, there doesn't seem to be a brand on it, but I'll put a link. Oh, Protector Plus it's called. There's something on here, I've seen something here somewhere. Yeah, if you can see on there, Protector Plus, and it says it on here. So yeah, seems good quality for what it is. Even the rear thing there, if you want it. But handy size for nipping out in the woods. In another couple of minutes, it'll be ready for dinner. Won't be long now. Looks like it's not just me having dinner. I don't know if you can see through there the sheep. You can hear them anyway. Farmer's just been whistling and they're all running. Life in the country, in the woods. Right, potatoes are ready. Just tested them. All done. So I'm just going to drain that. It smells beautiful too. They go in there for mashing. And now ready for the stewing steak. Get the bugger out. Alright. So I need to do now, start mashing this lot. Skin and all. And then we add seasoning, salt and pepper, and then we add the butter, if I can get it out. And we'll just proceed to mash that up. Mix it in. And there you go. And this won't take long. As you can see there, that's bubbling away, so that needs stirring. That won't take long. Beautiful. Right, ready now. So the mash is there, and there's the stewed steak. Absolutely beautiful. Beef and gravy. Beautiful. Now, kettle straight on. There's a log over here, so we're going to need to so here we go. Bloody hell. Good eating. So you've got stewing steak, mashed potatoes and and gravy. And an aeroplane going over the top. Sounds like the R.A.F again, the jets. Thrusting up like that. Anyhow, they're quick. Beautiful. Seasoned mash. Salt, pepper. Skin on so that the taste's good. Bit of butter makes a big difference. I always say it tastes 10 times better. This tastes 20 times better. Easy to do. All you need is about half an hour in the woods. I'll wash all this down in a minute with a nice cup of tea. Get back to you in a minute. Beautiful. I can't see them, but they're so high and they have some power. They're practicing there. Another one coming. The R.A.F. Bloody marvellous. Well, that's how good that was. Right, the kettle is now boiled. So we'll just warm the cup. Use that water to rinse that out. Get our Yorkshire tea bag and then proceed. Washing the water. Put the flame out. Let that cool down. Get a spoon with this. As I say, I'll come back, take that tea bag back with me. Spot of milk in there. Nice strong cup of tea. Lovely. So that was very enjoyable, and finished the old brew. Have about 10 minutes chill out, feel the breeze, listen to the river, get my food settled, good eating that, and listen to the birds, and maybe the odd R.A.F jet, but they've seemed to have calmed down now. So that is what it's like now, and I'll show you when I've packed up. LNT, leave no trace. Oh, you can't beat it. So, the camera bag on the top there, there's my bag all packed away, and that's where I was. And as you can see, LNT, leave no trace. You won't even know, apart from maybe a couple of footsteps, that I've been here. LNT. There you go. So another enjoyable outing in the woods, and as I say, it was pretty easy, good meal, cook it all. From starting to cook it to eating it is between 20 and 30 minutes. Just using a little meth stove, fantastic. So enjoyed it, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.